Hey gang, welcome back. We're going to do a little bit community chat. I've been slacking. Ian's got 2 of them up. I promised him that I would do 2 today, but I'm going to do them in one video, and that's a lot of glare. I got new glasses today. I've been trying to wear them all day, but I can't do it with a video because the glare drives me nuts. Anyway, let's see, community chat. The first one he had was about wish lists. Do you do wish lists? How do you do your wish lists? And all that jazz. Yes, I have wish lists. I have had more wish lists in the past than I have right now, but right now I have 2 kinds of wish lists. I have an Amazon wish list, and I have a wish list that's usually in my wallet, just a piece of paper that's written on. But I don't really, they're called wish lists because Amazon titles theirs as a wish list, but these are not items that I just wish for. These are reminders, kind of. I don't buy as many movies as I used to at all. I've streamed back big time. I don't buy every new release that comes out that I think I would like to watch or whatever. I have streamlined mine to, these are the ones that I'd really like to have. And I do the same way with older films. My Amazon wish list is full of older films, like stuff that Ian, Mike, and Harry I've heard talk about that I want to look into. And when I look into them, if it's something that I think I would really enjoy owning, I'll put it on that Amazon wish list. Now, how I use the Amazon wish list is it's just sporadic. There's a lot of stuff in there. Every month, I buy one classic film. Whatever your definition of classic is fine. My definition of classic is my definition of classic. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I use that to pick the film that I want to buy from this list. And also, I have an Amazon Discover credit card. Every time I make a purchase, I get points. And by the end of the month, I use those points to put towards that classic film. Even if I only have, each point is $1. So even if I only have like 3 points, that month, I still have this $3 off of a movie. And if I've done a lot, I try to use my card for everything and then pay it off at the end of the month. So I use it for gas, I use it for medication, I use it for anything that's going to be big that I have to pay for anyway. And then I pay the credit card off so I don't have the debt on there, but I've gotten the points. And if you use the credit card on Amazon, you get more points because you're using it on their own site. So blah, blah, blah. If we're buying Christmas, buy it on Amazon. Buying this, I buy it on Amazon using their own card. Long story short, I get Amazon points, and I buy my movies like that. Usually I can get, about every 2 months, I can get a free movie out of it that way. So that's why I have an Amazon wish list. I've seen people before that post their Amazon wish lists on different sites hoping that people would buy those to them and send them to you. Now, I do agree that, like, if you would be able to see people's, like, if you exchange gifts, which I've done in the past with friends, and they know exactly, this is stuff I don't own. It's impossible to buy movies for somebody that buys movies. It just is. But these are the ones I don't own. For Christmas, here's my Christmas list. To the kids, Robin, whatever. These are movies I don't own. You're safe to buy these. So, there you go. That's why there's an Amazon wish list. Mostly is for my classic movie a month. Criterion wish list, which I keep separate from my Amazon wish list, but it's because it's on Criterion.com, is full. It's done. I am literally caught up with Criterion films I'm caught up. I don't have any wished Criterions as of right now, unless my tastes change or something like that, or unless they put some of the older Hitchcock stuff that they had on Criterion back in print. Then I would make another list. Now it's just what's coming out in May, what's coming out in June, what's coming out in July. and I'll just make a list like that, but I'll just jot those ones down. There's no sense in having a big list on Criterion to do one or two. And then there's sometimes, like this week, which I'll talk about again on my new release wish list or reminder list. There's some Criterion that, yeah, I'm not waiting for July. I want this right now. You know, I'm willing to pay, you know, it's going to be $19.99 in July. I'm willing to pay the $25 right now if it's on sale. And that way they usually are. Like I remember when Night of the Living Dead came out, I bought it day one because there was an ant just crawled down the screen of my phone, and that was awesome. Yep. Anyway, yeah, I bought it day one. It's a movie that I really wanted to have on Blu-ray and Criterion. Plus, it was really cheap. It was unbelievably cheap, like $16.99 or something. I might be wrong on that price, but it was really cheap for Blu-ray Criterion. And this week, we'll talk about whatever. So the one I keep in my wallet is just simply paper folded up. That way I determine, do I need to go to Walmart this week to look at a movie, blah, 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 because I try to get them, you know, right there, even though I should buy them on Amazon, but a lot of times, who cares? I just go to Walmart to get these in the morning. Whatever. This one's done. I can throw this one away because this one went from March 19th to April 16th. Now let's see, what did I buy? March 19th, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I bought it. March 26th, Aquaman and Stan and Ollie, bought them. April 2nd, Bumblebee and the Mule, bought them. And then last week there was Glass and JLA Fatal 5, which is an animated Justice League movie. Bought both of those. So these are things that I know I am going to buy. I don't put anything on here that I'm like iffy about with a question mark. I used to do that all the time, and then I'd end up buying it. No, these are ones I've sat down and thought about. So that list is done. And now this week, the 23rd, is the last day I have on a list, and there's really nothing like brand new release that's coming out. Facing a Crowd, that's the Criterion that's coming out tomorrow that I want day one. I do have it on DVD, and I'll definitely keep that copy of DVD because I actually bought it in Andy Griffith's hometown. It was in a shop there where we went to, like, they have the mock-up of Mayberry in Mount Airy, North Carolina. But this is a movie that I literally love, and I wanted all the extra stuff with it, and to have it on Criterion is awesome. And then, of course, as a lot of people will know, I did order Alien, the 40th anniversary of Alien, which will make my umpteenth copy of Alien. This is actually on 4K. I do not own anything 4K. I do not plan on owning anything 4K until it's the very last minute where I cannot buy, you know, anything. My TV goes out, my Blu-ray player goes out, and it's so close to the same price that I can buy the 4K instead of, you know, it won't. I will not, and I promise this, go back and start again on 4Ks. I done it with Blu-ray, and I'm not doing it again. I'm a different person than that. Alien, one, it's the 40th anniversary. That's why I did buy it. Two, it has the shorts from Alien Day on it. And also, it's my favorite movie. So I can justify it with that. So there you go. That's the wish lists and how they work. Like Ian said on his, he used to have all kinds of them. But a big thing about Ian and myself are we love doing lists. The lists are fun. It makes you think about new stuff. Blah, blah, blah. You can waste time doing a list and just have fun doing it or whatever. So we have made lots of lists in the past. Now, moving on to the second community chat, where he's talking about your favorite packaging. Let's see. Here we go. This is a movie that I reviewed for Films from A to Z for Jay. So you've probably already seen that if you watch my stuff at all. And that's Justice League New Frontier. This is your standard Blu-ray. Have no gripes about this. I like this. That's fine. Does not have a slipcase on it. 5, 6, 7, probably 6 or 7 years ago, I didn't give two shits about slipcovers. I could care less if there was a slipcover. They got in the way, they got dinged up, blah, blah, blah. Now, I do enjoy the slipcover being with it. I don't get pissy if there's not one. If I order from Amazon, like tomorrow, when my Alien doesn't show up, if it shows up with no slipcover, we have issues. Just because it's new artwork, I don't know if the Blu-ray inside has new artwork. So I'm going to be pissed, because that's a beautiful picture on there. But otherwise, I try, if I go to the store, buy one. Usually they do a little bit of work on these. But otherwise, this is fine to me. I don't have any gripes about this. I like the blue with the Blu-ray. There are others that I like more, and I'll show you those in a minute. Now, these here are two examples of kind of the same thing. These are box sets, and I don't want to really talk about box sets too much, because that's not, he didn't really specify if it was everything or just your favorite packaging, so he threw in some of the stuff, so I will too. The Star Wars Complete Saga box set has sleeves, and I really do not enjoy sleeves because possibility of scratching. But the sleeves that I really don't like, and I don't have one, I looked for one a minute ago and I couldn't find one. I have a Marilyn Monroe box set where they're just like dropped in. There's like 8 of them, blah blah blah, and they fall out all the time. But this is outside of the slip cover, has them setting like this in there with the thumb. You can put your finger in there, pull it out, be careful. You know, it's got great artwork. It looks beautiful all the way through there. And I really enjoy these. And if I had a box set, if I was going to buy a box set of films from a series or a franchise, these are the kind that you need. Next is the Alien Anthology. This is there's a newer one. It's got more movies in it, but same thing. Beautiful art. You know, and that's got stuff in between the movies here, and it shows like little parts of in between each film. And I love, to me, movies on Blu-ray, DVD, whatever, are, you know, the same as like art. Owning them, I love to look at them. The artwork is a big deal to me, so whatever. Then there's the Digibook. Ian talked about the Digibook a little bit. I enjoy Digibooks. I wish that they were a little sturdier and maybe a plastic, maybe, because they do get dented accidentally. I think this one come dented. But yeah, the Digibook. We have the movie, generally the movie on this or the back side, and then you have a book. This has the DVD and the Blu-ray in it. And you have a book with facts, and just, this has people writing little things. It has art. It has some little bit of movie trivia in it, and it's just it's just a beautiful thing. I love Digibooks. They are one of my favorite, over top of some of the rest. And they were kind of a fad. I bought a lot of them. I don't buy many anymore. I usually just go with a standard copy anymore. Target still does a lot of Digibooks. And then there's the other fad that went through a lot of us, and that's the Steelbook. And Steelbooks are beautiful. I have a lot of Steelbooks that I just absolutely love. Some of them are hard to keep nice, denting, scratching, stuff like that. This is my latest one that I bought, and I haven't bought any in a while, and I don't plan to buy any unless they do something fantastic, and that's Aquaman. I was just going to buy the regular Aquaman, you know, the regular Blu-ray, didn't matter, you know, the DVD, where did I put the DVD at? I watched it somewhere else. Yes. Anyway, the reason I bought the Steelbook is the art on this is from a comic book artist named Dale Keown, who did a long run on the Incredible Hulk. He's my personal favorite, like, modern comic book artist, and when I seen the artwork and knew it was him, immediately knew it was him. I said, well, the Steelbook's mine, so there you go. Now, I'm sorry for all this shaking, but I got everything laying on the table. Let's talk about Criterion. I have 4 different Criterions here. First off, I'm going to talk about this. This is just a standard Blu-ray Criterion film with the see-through case. I absolutely love these. If I had a choice, almost definitely I would pick clear cases on these. I just think they look so much smarter and more beautiful. Got art on the inside for the Criterion. This one doesn't have a booklet with it, which kind of irritates me. I think they should all have a booklet for the price we pay for these. Here is the standard DVD. These were just picked because they were like right sitting there on the shelf. Wonderful movie too if you've never seen this. But yeah, it's standard, just clear. This one actually has a book. Standard clear, nothing special, just boom. Then you have the Night of the Living Dead. These are the more paper. It's a cardboard cover, which the art is beautiful on that. Continues to be beautiful all the way through there. We do have a poster with this one, which is kind of cool. But then you just have this floppy piece of shit in there. This is not how you make something. I mean, I understand that's awesome, but this is just trash inside there. That's nothing special whatsoever. Literally nothing special. And it kind of irritates me that that's, you know, but I did say, you know, once again, this was a lot cheaper than most Blu-ray Criterions, but yeah. And then you have the other kind of cardboard Criterion that still, it has that same feel to it. It still has that same bullshit. But in this one, we get a little bit more. We get, it comes with a script, a little miniature script, or if it came with a book or whatever. But these right here, I just do not care for these whatsoever. I prefer like a plastic set, even if it does have a slip, cardboard slip on it like that, that's fine. But these are fancy, but they still are just not up to par. Here is a special edition that pisses me off. This is how this came anyway, too, so that pissed me off. Alien, this is the 35th anniversary of Aliens box set. Comes with a nice little thing of, comes with a illustrated story, which I own this in its big version too, little miniature, and then it comes with some art cards, which, what the shit, like to have them, they're great to have. I'm, you know, grateful for anything extra that comes with anything, but, you know, whatever. Doesn't overlook the fact that that's some great art on the front of there, something they've not used in this stuff, and then, bam, regular Blu-ray. If you're going to do this, how hard is it to put this on this? You know, it's just common sense. So that's one I don't care for. Now, I do enjoy the clear cases with the Criterion, but if they're not going to be clear, I thoroughly enjoy. I have a few different ones of these, and this come in a box set though. Halloween, the black cases. I just enjoy the black cases a lot. So blue or clear, you know, blue is what we got most of the time. Clear, I really like. Black, whatever. And then one that Ian gives me a lot of shit about, and I do like the look of these from older time. From earlier stuff because of the art and stuff on it. But the cardboard snapper cases right there with the cool stuff is, well, this one has chapters in it, but a lot of times there is different art inside there and whatever, and you know, the DVDs are well taken care of inside there, but a lot of these obtain water damage really fast and stuff like that. But yeah, I still enjoy the snapper cases when I find them. I have a almost complete set of the Eastwood collection in snapper cases, and things like that are pretty cool. But otherwise, that's it. It's 21 minutes of your life realizing that I have cases. So till next time, guys, thanks a lot. Later.